In touch with sports cards, he knows so much. Affordable breaks for all to see. He makes it fun for the entire community. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Mike is the man that runs the show. Chris Taylor is there to manage the flow. Whether it's baseball, football, or UFC, Blazing Breaks is where you need to be. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Nothing feels better than getting a sticker and watching your hit add to the shot ticker. So come on over and take a seat and watch your boy Mikey B pull some heat. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop, a beer, or even a bong.
Blazing Breaks. Turn the volume up.
Here we go. All right, I'm ready. Let me grab some top loaders.
Welcome to Blazing Breaks, where the fire don't stop. Cases on the table, here the rappers go pop. Live on the cam, whole crew in the chat. Every pull feel heavy when the hits go back to back. Football, baseball, hoops in the mix. From rookies to legends, yeah, we rip all the hits. Short prints, color autos on deck. If it's heat in the box, best believe we detect. Blazing Break, let it rip, let it burn. Big hits, big fire, every pack all turn. If you chasing that heat, if you want them pulls, you already know Blazing Breaks.
Culture Lions. All right, I'll get it.
Teams, player spots, everybody in, sleeves ready, top loaders. When the fire begins, no games, no fluff, just the real deal break. When we say it's blazing, yeah, that heat ain't fake. Yeah, crowd go crazy when the monsters appear. Yeah, chat blowing up when the big names clear. If it's case hit season, we the ones on call. Blazing Breaks, stand tall. We rip it all. Blazing Breaks, let it rip, let it burn. Big hits, big fire, every pack all turn. If you chasing that heat, if you want them pulls, you already know Blazing Breaks. Roll, this is Blazing Breaks. Yeah. If you're here for the fire, you're in the right place.
All right, what up, everybody? Listen, is anyone super opposed if I just do that baseball box real quick? In case there's people here in the baseball that just want to, since I have to update the list anyhow. I'm just going to rip that first as long as there's no major appeals. That'll get done quickly. And then people who don't want to stick around for football or need to get to bed don't have to. But it'll only take a couple minutes. We're just going to do that real quick, okay? So, Baseball Nation, this stuff has just been absolutely bonkers. I say it now, hopefully with a crew watching, it doesn't change. But the people who have been in this will attest, there has not been a bad box of this yet. So, let's hope it stays that way. Listen, new product coming in tomorrow. It's called... Here. And again, I don't know how we're going to rip it. I got the jumbos. I always go hobby, and at first I was like, I kind of wish I would have got the hobby. It's cheaper. But the jumbo, doubles in price, but it adds 7 extra autos. So, I remember that's what I was like, I'm going to go. It's called Pay Dirt Football. And, dude, it looks good. I want to just tell you real quick. Let me, I think I downloaded some. Let me see if I got it here. Dude, it looks really good. All right, so it has Mike Allstott, Peyton Hillis, Terry Bradshaw autos. I got the Comichrome Peyton, Larry Zonka, Barry Sanders. There's a whole bunch more Mendoza autos in it. I think it looks great. 11 autos and 20, 20 some base cards. But I think Wild Card really opened us up to the possibility that there's there's like maybe albeit like not huge value, but some value in those base cards because Wild Card used to put an auto for every single card in their box, and now it's like 3 per case, and their stuff is still doing well. So like as far as like packs and the boxes, what they're selling for, I don't order as much anymore simply because I didn't know if I liked that setup, but people seem to like it. People have asked, did you get any of the Valentine's? Did you get any of the Halloween? I was like, I didn't think we'd want it. You know, I have a case of the Dynamite, and that seems to be still popular. Here we go, Luke Dickerson. These cards look great. 2 out of 5 to the 2 spot. Hitman. Luke Dickerson. He said, anybody want the Jets? I think they have some downtowns in Optic, don't they? I know they did in Don Russ. Or maybe that was the year before. Kalen Culpepper going to be an 8 out of 8 with the acetate purple. 8 out of 8. Kalen Culpepper going to Hunter Ross. I love the purple hue on the acetate there. It looks good. You can still see the cover card through it, but has a nice little solid look to it. Bazana MLB die cut, another 8 out of 8 with the cracked purple. Just looking so, these cards just look great. Dude, bad news for the Orioles. Just lost one of their players. They said they were supposed to be just miss a couple spring training games. Now it's like, will he be back this season? And they were out doing slip and sliding today. Fans were pissed. They were like, why are you doing this? No fun. All of our teams hurt. 3 out of 5. Norman. Zaire Hope. Not as flashy as the crack, but you see the shadow a little bit more in this one. I like it. We are, 7 days away? No. 9 days away from the Combine. I think we're going to be doing a player break live. If you guys haven't heard, the Card Alliance is a new Whatnot channel with Jason, myself, and maybe Tony doing a few breaks on there as well. Jason already has 2 breaks set up for early March, a NASCAR and a football. I'm planning on doing a football here at the very end of February for the Combine. If I don't do it on there, it'll be on the page, but we're going to be doing a player break either way. Kurt Schilling, 7 out of 15. Going to the 7 spot, that's Seth. I think Seth's a Phillies fan too. So, and John Smoltz, we pulled an auto of Dwight Gooden of this card last night. 3 out of 4, Norman with the Smoltz. You guys got your guesses in at least for 101s, but you guys are quiet on the chatter tonight. We're getting into the autos right now. Xavier Nyans, 2 out of 8. Hitman with the 2 spot. We did pull a Griffey 101 last night, which was really nice. All right. AJ Gracia, 2 out of 4. Jamie coming in again. These cards just look great. I said last night, this might be my favorite baseball set. Although I do like Trinity for like the chrome look. This is probably my favorite. Brady Ebel with a 4 out of 8 going out to Michael Thompson, number 2. Kellen Lindsay, Saturday in the Park. That is a 6 of 6. Ben Hitchcock. Was it a? You're saying 2 out of 2s. The Griffey last night was a 101 though, right? Jim Cat. 5 out of 5. Nate Long getting one there. Just, I love the placement of the autos on these Saturday in the Parks. That's what we pulled the Bobby Witt of last night. There you go, Nate. You got one there. Nate, a big-time licensed fan, says he can't believe he's saying this, but he loves Leaf. And I knew there had to be something. Is there 2 more left? Nope. Pedro Martinez, 8 out of 15. Hunter Ross, 8 out of 15. Pedro Martinez. It's a big name there. That'll play. I knew there had to be at least one name. We have never had a box where it's like, well, that completely sucked. Even though this was the biggest name, there's still some nice stuff along the way. I'm going to do a real brief recap for you here, in case someone always flips, the end here. Our base card, John Smoltz going to the 3 spot, Schilling to the 7 spot, Zaire Hope to the 3 spot, Bazana to the 8 spot, Culpepper to the 8 spot as well, Luke Dickerson to the 2 spot, Nyans into the 2 spot, Gracia to the 2 spot, Brady Ebel to the 4, Lindsay to the 6, Jim Cat to the 5, and the Pedro Martinez to the 8 spot. All right, fam. That is all she wrote for baseball until we get to Trinity in a little bit. But let me go ahead and set up for the football mix because we got to pull a case hit, right? Right? Come on, we got to do them. We're still looking for them in these purple Optic mixers. This would be 4 football breaks in a row if we do it. Are you guys ready? I don't think that's an auto I've seen a lot, Scott. All right, I'm switching up. I just got to play the beat for a second just to get me kind of fired up for it, all right? Just let me do it while I switch the list. I'm ready for it, baby. Let's go. I won't play the whole thing.
Turn the volume up.
Come on, downtown night. Let's go. Uptown. I'll take it uptown.
Yeah. Welcome to Breaks and Breaks. Where the fire.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I got to do it. It would be legendary. It's already 3 for 3. We got to make it extra legendary, going 4 for 4. We've already pulled the 4 case hits. And we had one, skipped a break. We had one even before that with the, was it the Brian Thomas or the Travis Hunter Uptown? All right. Good luck, everybody. Even you, Jake, with the Jets. Corey, that list is updated, right? Corey and Carl. I believe I updated it on the screen there. I was just say get one right off the bat. That would be awesome. Cameron Jordan, Dak Prescott, Matthew Golden, and Chris Olave. I don't think Corey's in here, but I don't know. Dude, I've had 2 texts from people today, and I don't know if it's just the rumor getting warmer and still no truth to it. I try to not listen to anything on the Bills pages because it's hopeful. But 2 non-Bills people messaged me today and said, is this for real? Like, is Justin Jefferson going to the Bills? I'm like, oh, man. I don't think it's going to happen. Robbie. And there's a Bo Nix hollow. That card looks sharp. Denver. Tyler Shuck. We had the Will Johnson pink, Gino, and Kenneth Gainwell. Bills let go of like 7 or 8 players today, including Connor McGovern, our center, Milano. Now I don't know that I don't know why they would let him go and re-sign him because we ate like $26 million in dead cap space now, or 28. We are the 10th. The team ranked 10th in dead cap space. And this is why I say I do not get why Brandon Beane was left to have his job and we let go. I get why we let go of McDermott. He needed to go. There's a Jimmy Horn and a Mason Graham. I'm not saying he didn't need to go. But Brandon Beane 100% needed to be let go. So that's why there was outcry for Brandon Beane. I think it was more like, dude, you weren't the only problem. It was more like, and there was a lot of fire Beane, rhetoric that came on after that. But another year where we're just getting another $28 million in dead cap money. And he does it all the time. Ty Felton, Egbuka. No, they don't. They don't. Well, they created some cap space by letting people go, but it creates dead cap space too, and they're gonna create it. Oh, yeah, because I think the cap went up like 28 mil, and I guess Josh Allen's gonna do one of the Patrick Mahomes thing and re-sign, and Patrick Mahomes just like deferred $40 million. So they'll do it. I don't know how they'll do it if they want to get it done. That's my concern though. Is that I don't know where they're getting the money from. That's Chris. That was my first thing. Like, we don't have that kind of money, but maybe Bean's got something up his sleeve. Howie Roseman always seems to figure it out. The Rams always seem to figure it out. Do you remember when the year after they won the Super Bowl, they were like, oh, they're going to be in cap hell forever now. Like, they'll never... And they continue to, like, get to the playoffs, get new players. For whatever reason, that front office out there knows what they're doing. TJ Sanders, Keenan Allen, Benjamin Morrison, Gunnar Helm, and let's do a Trevor Etienne, first year fresh, going out to Carolina. Andrew. There you go. But it will start to heat up. I meant to post this to our page the other day. Important NFL dates coming up. There's Shador, Travion Henderson. Important NFL dates coming up. Of course, there's a combine, and then there's non-tampering free agency conversations are allowed to be had early March. Then there's the free agency deadline. So it'll get a little saucy here soon, a little zesty. Terrence Ferguson and the Tez Johnson blue. Here's what I think. If I know Bean like I think I do in the Bills, they're gonna overpay for Mike Evans, who's gonna be. I love Mike Evans, but they're gonna overpay for Evans, right? And he'll be the dude that gets hurt because he's at that point in his career. Jalen Milroe, Marion Hampton, and Pat Bryant blue. So we'll pay probably $16 million for that dude on a 1-year deal. Hurt half the time. And then it'll be like, Josh didn't get done yet, Mike Evans. Oh, we had him for like 6 games. I don't know. I hope that's not... Ooh, is this a Jackson Dart blue? It is. There we go. Giants, who got him? Jason. Jackson Dart blue. Not a glitter. I wish it was a glitter. Did you guys see Justin Fields? Did you not see Justin Fields? Did you guys see Rashee Rice? Just like, stay out of trouble. This goes to not just him. All NFL players. Just knock it the fuck off. Like, you're making millions of dollars. You've already been handed a get out of jail, literally a get out of jail free card. You got to serve like 30 days. Just don't mess up. Right? You fled the scene of a crime. You were speeding. It's just like, all right, they did you a favor. Whatever. You play in the NFL, you're going to get a gift. But golly, just go, sure, beat the hell out of women. And I saw the best post. It was like, don't worry. He's probably going to get a 6 games. As long as he didn't bet a single wager, and he'll be kicked out of the league for at least a year, he can beat the women for 6 games. Just no betting. Don't mess with their money. And is that not the most truth you've ever heard? Like, they literally blacklisted Calvin Ridley for his whole career for betting. There's a Cam Ward. Hey! Rocket Ship Keon Davey. Holla at your boy. I'll take that. Rocket Ship Keon. He's going to be involved in a trade if we trade. It is remarkable how the NFL can simply just be like, as long as you don't gamble, you'll get a maximum of 6 games. Take drugs, flee the scene of a crime, beat up whoever you want, choke your chef, whatever. Just please, for the love of God, don't gamble. Amon-Ra, light it up. Because that would mess with their money so much if they got caught in a gambling. Oh, you're a Chiefs fan? It was that Mahomes thing they did to clear up cap space was impressive. I'm not going to lie. All right, we got a green here. I don't know if this is the exclusive. Chris, is this the exclusive out of those? This is the first I've opened of these. Terrence Ferguson. All right, where's our downtown at? It's got to come out of the purple or this one. Josh Allen. Oops. Micah Parsons. In the Packers gear. Tyler Loop. Curtis Rourke. These must be Arian Smith and an Abdul Carter rookie phenom. And that's the thing. Rashee Rice is so good. He really is that good. Another one for you, Jason, there with the Abdul. And then Xavier Worthy just has got to like stay healthy. And you guys have the receivers. Like we handed you Xavier Worthy, Ashton Genty, and Nick Scorton, green. My brother has already started to do his best ball fantasy drafts, which is wild. But I like it. You know, I'm an early drafter. He's killing it. Card lords, please, please. Come on. I really want to do 4 in a row. Come on. And then we also have case hits in Phoenix, which I'll count. Genies, Phoenicians. Zay Flowers. Jalen Royals. How's this guy, Jake? Do you know about this Jalen Royals since I have a Chiefs guy in here? We keep pulling him. What do we know about the Jalen Royals? Riley Leonard. Michael Williams. Yeah, I mean, Scott, you nailed it. It's not just in the NFL. That's true in a lot of life. Some people really do just don't keep the right circle. Jack Beck. So you guys can't do underdog, Jamie, because underdog, it's weird. Underdog you can do in states that you can't even like bet in. It's like one of those things that's a game of skill, but you can do aspects of it, some and some not. Like we can't do the pick'em style in it, but we can do the fantasy style. It's really weird. Trey Harris and Dyke. I just see that all changing soon, like for every state, because there's just way too much revenue in it. Although it's not helping that there's like pandemic style numbers with depression and suicide linked to young men with gambling now. So like it's definitely something they have to consider. Tyler Loop, this guy's going to be awesome. I know he took a lot of flack this year, but take him in a heartbeat. Kickers don't get enough love, man. How important they are to the game. Here's our swatch. We got an Abdul Carter and Jerry Jeudy threads. I know, and this is the year. Oh, who was it that said they were talking about Keon Coleman? Obviously, we could have had where they went to Keon Coleman. Everyone's like, Keon Coleman. Everyone says sucks this year, this and that. And they're like, you have Shakir. Well, Keon Coleman outperformed. I didn't know this until they brought up Keon Coleman actually outperformed Khalil Shakir this year, which it's just insane. Those are our two best receivers. We have some tight end action. 2 catches. And it wasn't like they couldn't have used him, Jake. If he wasn't doing it this year, you know what I mean? Like, this was his year to shine. I think they're going to go get Tyreek Hill. Do you think that's what's happening here, Jake? Quinn and Scatabout. Mason Taylor. That's got to be what's happening, right? I saw the cop that pulled... Oh, we got another rocket ship? Dude. If it's a good name, they do well. Maxwell. It's going to be Donovan McNabb, but on the skins. And a Caleb Johnson. That's an interesting one there. Donovan McNabb on the skins. Seth. Again, I think a big Eagles fan, so a big McNabb fan. I'm sure that'll just throw into the PC. Oh, I think Keon can still be good, too. He is just super immature. I don't think he's like high IQ, but I don't know. Like, have you seen Puka Nacua videos lately? I don't think he is either. These dudes just are fast and good at football. He's got to get his shit together. Keon Coleman I think he needs a little bit more work ethic to him. Someone needs to get it into him. And unfortunately, I think that's something that you're either born with or you're not. You know, you can develop good work ethic, but at this age, I think it's a lot harder to get someone to all of a sudden be like, okay, you've made it to the NFL. Now work harder. Like, Kenneth Grant blue. Gonna be our hit. Come on, downtown. Oh, I wanted it. How about an RJ Harvey and a Quint Ewers? Holler. Well, and they're playing, so there's a lot of, like, the Bills are playing what do you want to call it? Like they're cleaning up their mess, their PR nightmare they created with their owner, calling out Keon. What a waste that guy is. And then so now it's like, oh, we like him, we love him, because they want to trade him, I think. Dylan Gabriel, there's a Quinn. Puka's been going off, dude. He's getting the AJ Brown treatment or something. I like the dude, but he is out there. He's eccentric. If nothing else, maybe he's like all there. Maybe he's like that dude. I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, you gotta remember, he's just a kid. Like he is like these guys, these young, they're just finding success. Receivers used to be, it was the third year. It was the year receivers got good. But these receivers are finding huge success, huge popularity young. And social media has changed the game. They get like popular from that too, outside of even just football, And I just think that like they put everything out there. Come on, do I got to do a drop, Jamie? Come on, bring me something here. I gotta pull the downtown. We have a last chance on the Phoenix, but I really want this. Come on.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Downtown, baby. I would agree with that. Like, again, going back to, I think what Scott says, sometimes they pick the wrong friends. Bo Nix, Matthew Golden, and a Drew Brees. Hello. Yeah, and I guess, you're right, Chris. And I guess that, well, and Josh knew that. He liked that he could throw, like, the back shoulder throws to him. And that's what they've been doing, but it's just not working. And I think it was Chad Johnson, which, I don't know. I mean, you met him, didn't you? You were with me. We met him. Said he was going to train him this summer. I don't know if that's the guy you want, because Chad Johnson was like kind of a speed guy too, right? Like, not necessarily a great. I know that Dez Bryant was like just a speed guy. I forget what Cowboys it was. When he lost his speed, he lost everything, and then that's when like the conversation got brought up. Route runners last forever, like your route running is what keeps you in the league and quality in the league. And I don't think Keon has it. And these corners are just too good. I like him too, Jake. I really do, but there's something not right with that dude. Someone's got to step in now and be like, dude, don't ruin your career. Tyler Loop Green, who got the Ravens? You got Thomas, you got some cool Loop cards here. Come on, baby, don't do this to me. We've been on such a run. Tyreek Hill, there he is. Did you see what the cop, anyhow, that pulled him over in Miami said about him? He's like, now that I'm retired, I can say what I want. That guy was a nuisance to our city. So glad he's gone. He's just going off. Dyke Green and an RJ Harvey. Back-to-back Harveys. Oh, did he? See, like, I don't really remember. I remember Ocho getting me fantasy points. I don't think I remember really, like, his skills. So, I mean, maybe that's what you're saying. He needs someone to work with him like that. Tootin, Beck. Oh, it came to an end, at least for downtowns. All right, we still have a chance for Genies, Phoenicians, Color Burst. So it's our hope for another case hit isn't over, but it comes down to what may have replaced in my eyes, and not because of the conversation, Jamie, but as an underrated product, Phoenix. And I say that because of the way that Rookies and Stars has shifted this year with a lot of out of $9.99, and the fact that Phoenix offers multiple case hits that all do fairly decent numbers. Not downtown numbers, not kaboom numbers, but fairly decent numbers. But we need something, because 2 rocket ships and a blue dart ain't going to do it. Kincaid. Derek Harmon out of $199 going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to be Jeff. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's just all that happens, Chris, is you can get a good coach. RJ Harvey. That is the exclusive preferred parallel. Still nice stuff in this. Still 25 a spot, So for multiple boxes and a chance for nice stuff. Oh, by the way, last mix we did, there was a Jaden Daniels Contours when I was sorting. I don't know who had it, but there was a Jaden Daniels Contours of this. And was it Contours? That might have been a Rookies and Stars. It was Rookies and Stars. Anyhow, whoever had it, you'll find out I top loaded it. I wrote on the top loader. It was actually numbered to like 99. So if you see it top loaded and I wrote on it, that's why. Tyler Warren, Thunderbirds. I just wanted to, I don't know if the person that saw that get pulled is in here, but if you get a writing on a top loader, generally if I see something like I missed something or there was a number on something I didn't see, I'll write on the top loader so that you don't miss it too. And yeah, it must have been in this. I didn't know what Contours was here, Rookies and Stars. Chris, I actually like the preferred boxes of these because they're less than half the price and they just take one auto out, and I feel like you get the same chance at case hits. I had a chance to get more hobby of this or get hobby of this. I went with the preferred because I think it gives us a good shot at the case hits without blowing the bank. And I saw a lot of boxes where the 3 hits were the same exact things we're getting in here. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the hits were much better. I hate Rookies and Stars retail. I think that can just go to hell. But we can all agree the Holiday Phoenix was really good this year. I don't think so, Jake. That sounds like about what it is. That's why I said I'll never own one. Those mangas are just nuts, dude. They're like 1 in 10 cases. I don't think it's out of line. I don't know. I haven't comped it. I just know it's out of my price range, so I don't really look at it. Shador and a Shador swatch there. This one not numbered. They don't call this retail either, so maybe you didn't even mean this. This is called Hobby Hybrid, they call it. So it's not, you can't get this in on the shelves. It's not like you can go to Target or Walmart and buy this. It's $200 plus a box. But it was primarily online only. So I don't know if that's even what you meant. But yeah, all the megas. I did buy a case of megas for this just for us to chase case hits in it. JJ McCarthy Paragon. But again, I think with the Phoenicians, I don't think I've ever pulled a Phoenician either. I've only ever pulled the Genies, which I think are going to pop. I really do. I think down the road you're going to see those get popular as even like backtrack to the ones that are out now. Silver Auto, chance at a case hit. Come on. But yeah, Rookies and Stars retail, like, come on, just don't do that. You don't need to do that. It just sits on the shelves anyhow. It has for years. It's the same thing with, I feel like, with Chronicles retail, with Prism Draft retail. Just don't do those things. They just sit on the shelves. They did during COVID, right? Like, they would go, but they would sometimes sit there. Nico Collins. The Christmas Phoenix, listen, I've been trying to order more of the Christmas Don Russ too. So I have some of it saved up so we can throw into the repack mixes we're doing because I think that'll pair well. But yeah, I like the holiday stuff. They seem to like make it a little bit different, which Topps does too with their holiday stuff as well. Amika Agbuka, last pack, and I think it's going to be a patch auto. The pack looks pretty thick. Man, this might be the end of our case hit run, but it was good while it lasted. We'll get back to it. We're going to go on another run. Just got to find the right product. Drake, Ladd, Chase. All right. Come on now. This is what I mean. This is awesome. Like, this is as good as a hobby hit. Will Howard, 3-color for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Blomberg on it. Let's do it. I'm going to go get a mag case for that bad boy. I love that. I mean, he might eventually be the dude. He might have to be the dude eventually. I don't know if this will go in a 130. I may have to switch to a 180. Oh, did you try to get a trade from him? Oh, that's going to fit. I'm going to put the Stranger Things on this, and I think that black will look cool with the black and the patches there. Dude, that's what's up. All right, no case hit, but at least we ended on a nice dual patch dual rookie patch auto there. Uh-oh, I had a restick, Jamie. Take a half. Dude, that looks sharp with the blazing on there. It is a good looking card. The three color there looks good. The symmetric nature of it looks like even cooler, I think, the way it flows. All right, I'm going to recap. I apologize. I was on a run. 5 case hits and 4 breaks. 4 case hits, 3 breaks in a row. It was bound to come to a little bit of an end, but let's at least enjoy what we got here. Emeka Egbuka, Shador Sanders, the Tyler Warren Thunderbirds, RJ Harvey, Derek Harmon out of 199, Tyler Loop Green, Shuck Base, Gabriel Base, Ewers Hollow, Ewers Base, Loop Pink, Ferguson Green, the Cam Ward, Melrose, Shador, and Egbuka Pink. We had a bunch of sleeved up stuff over here too. Shador Rookie Phenom Swatch, pair of RJs, Judy, Abdul Carter, and Trevor Etienne. We had the Jackson Dart Blue. Not glitter, but nice card. And then 2 Rockets. Keon Coleman and Donovan McNabb. Oh, for real? He what's going on with him? Is he still climbing the ranks at Gable Stevenson? Or is I heard his name a lot for a while, and then I feel like it's got a little bit quieter. Will Howard, but that's not my normal feed anyhow. That's not my what do they call it? What's it called when it tells you what to watch? Oh, it's late. Out of 199, Will Howard. I'm going to shut the hell up and go check on Trinity. All right, guys, let me clean up here. I got to get back on here in 5 minutes anyhow to do Trinity. I got to check payments, random that up. Algorithm, I got it. It's algorithm. Squirrel! All right, guys. Okay, Jake. All right. Wasn't he a Penn State dude, too? Gable Stevenson was Penn State. So Penn State wrestler, Bills training camp participant, maybe UFC champion. All right, guys, I'm going to roll. Peace.